Everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul Guma, founder of PATTERNOLOGY LAB. In today's video, we're going to be talking about a stock that just exceeded expectations on earnings. And the nice thing about this stock is that it's showing a very bullish pattern, which you have seen in the thumbnail. So we're going to break that down very soon. We're also going to talk about some very interesting things, including some of you guys' stock of interest that you've placed in the comment section of this morning's video. So let's get started, okay? The SPY had a very weird day today. It kind of like it was very bullish at first, right? Y'all can see this pattern, right? Y'all can see this pattern. It's very easy, very clean. Very bullish at first, and then in the afternoon, it gave it all back. And right now, I'm not bearish on it. I still think that we can make a move higher. I don't think this move is over yet. I don't think so. So definitely keep this one on your watch list for the next few days. Okay, but we'll touch on this again in the morning. But let's talk about the stock on the thumbnail. And that stock is TCOM. Yeah. And as you can see, the stock is showing a very bullish pattern right here. Okay, this is called a bullish pennant, and it broke out nicely today. All right. The one thing that I personally didn't like about this stock is that it had earnings. Okay, we had earnings, and the thing about earnings is that it's a 50-50 coin toss. Yes, the pattern was bullish, but the fact that earnings is in the way which I hate, right? It kind of makes it like it can go either way. Again, just because the pattern is there, it can go either way. But the nice thing about this is that they crushed earnings, which is great. They actually beat earnings. Their revenue was, y'all can see on the screen, 800 million, which beat the 788 million that they were expected by the analysts. So yeah, watch this thing for tomorrow, okay? Watch this one for tomorrow. It could run. Um, this looks really good. It could run tomorrow, so watch this one, especially if it opens between like 35 and 36, right in here, and then expect a massive squeeze of just a massive surge in volume that can like justify the move up towards anywhere between $42 and $38, just anywhere in this region. That would be great for a long. It could get there even sooner, given the fact that it crushed earnings. And yeah, so that is my very honest opinion on TCOM, which is the stock of today. Now, let's talk about you guys' stock, okay? For those of you who dropped stocks of interest in the comment section of the morning's video, the first one that we're gonna go over is APPN. And APPN, and for the person who has concerns about this stock, it had a nice move. And honestly, I hope you are part of the people who sold in here, right? Yeah, as you can see, it's very overextended, very overextended. And if you change the time frame to like the 5-minute time frame, you can clearly see that as soon as this level broke, you were supposed to get out. Because that was the level of support. And everybody who did bought stock in here had stop losses right below at $183. And as soon as that tanked and it stayed down, everybody sold. And this was a nice all-day fader, right? Followed by a very bearish descending triangle right here. Okay. Followed by more downturn right there. Okay. Very easy, very clean, very predictable, actually. Even if you missed this entire move, the remainder of this thing was very predictable. So the short sellers in here did not cover yet. And honestly, these individuals right here were the same individuals who took their money out right there. Okay. So could it go lower? Which I'm pretty sure that's what you're concerned about. I think it could just a little bit more towards like 120. Yeah, I would like to see the stock at 120. And if it doesn't get there, that's even better. If it doesn't get there, then watch this thing for a move above 145. If it opens up higher tomorrow at like 143 or 144, short sellers will take their money off the table. Like these people, they're really smart. They're not that greedy. I hope they're not gonna be too greedy, because if they're not too greedy and they cover, then the stock is gonna spike the price of the stock is also going to rise, and there could be an opportunity for long traders to make some money on the way back up to like 160. So definitely watch this one for a bounce play to the long side tomorrow into Thursday. Okay, definitely keep this one on your watch list. So yeah, so that's my very honest opinion on APPN. Now the next stock that y'all have been asking about is TMO. And TMO, that one is Thermo Fisher, and Thermo Fisher got crushed throughout the past like 2 to 3 weeks, and then it showed a bullish engulfing candle right here, and buyers are stepping in, dip buying at every chance and at every turn. See, this thing is going up, and honestly, I think it got room to run even higher. Okay, I think it got room to run even higher. So definitely keep this one in your watch list, especially for a retest of 500 very soon. Okay, a retest of 500, and then at that level, it might fade again. And honestly, it would be nice if it could fade again at 500. It really would be. So we will have to follow up on this stock in the next, like, I don't know, in a few days, probably next week, to see exactly how it's looking. But I like it. I like this one for sure. And that is my very honest opinion on that one. The bullish engulfing candle is there. So watch this thing for a long. And the volume also is increasing at the bottom. Look at that. More buyers are stepping in. So yeah. Now the next stock that one of you've been asking about is Do You. Yeah. Now personally, as somebody who loves to short stocks and also to like to dip buy the stocks at like really extreme levels, I would not put my money on this yet. I wouldn't. And the reason why is because there's a descending triangle on here. There's a descending triangle on here, and shorts are very, very heavy on this thing going downwards. I think it's gonna go down some more, probably to around like $11, maybe even $10. So definitely be careful if you're holding this thing. Like best case scenario is that it drops extremely fast, and then we see a ferocious rebound. Worst case scenario is that it goes over here. It kind of bounces just a little bit, but forms a dead cat bounce. Forms a dead cat bounce until like Thursday, and then crash on Friday, and it stays down. That's literally the worst case scenario, because it's not gonna. It's the worst case scenario for the longs. Best case scenario for the shorts, of course. But yeah, that is my very honest opinion on that one. I do see it around $10, probably between $11 and $10. It's looking really good for short sellers. It's looking very good. So that is my very honest opinion on Do You. We have more time for more stocks. Somebody asked about CGC. And for those of you who are new to the channel, I talked about CGC when we were in these levels right here, right there, okay, right at the breakout, kind of like where we are right now with TCMO, right at the same point, okay. And this is pretty much equivalent to what TCMO is experiencing right now, this right there, and the aftermath of that is this, okay. So that is pretty much the whole game plan for the stock of today. So the price target that I had for this stock, and some of you sold. Again, congratulations to those who were able to capitalize on this on that half day. I think this was the half day, yeah. And a lot of you hopefully sold in here. And if you didn't sell in here, hopefully you sold in here, or you sold in here, or you sold in here. Okay, because this thing, it did its thing. Everybody got their money off the table, and now it's just tanking. Where is it gonna go next? Honestly, I don't know, and I really don't care. What I cared about was the money here, and then after that, I don't care. So we would just have to wait and see exactly what else that forms in the future, and see how obvious that is, and then I will be making another video on it to tell you guys exactly where it's gonna go next. But as of right now, I made my money on it. I'm good, and the market is big, therefore I'm looking at other stuff. Okay, so this one is gonna have to it's not on my watch list at all. So that's my very honest opinion on CGC. Now let's talk about another stock. This one, y'all gonna love this one. Let's talk about Tesla. Let's talk about Tesla. All the EV stocks tanked except for Tesla, which is kind of interesting. Very interesting. And right now, I don't think Tesla is gonna tank like along with the other EV stocks. Along with like Neo and XBEV, along with all those. I don't think it's gonna tank quite yet. Personally, as a short seller, I'm very patient when it comes to short selling. So I would love to see this thing go up even higher. I really would, because right now I'm kind of like I'm just I'm a little hesitant on going in shorts. I don't think it's done yet. I really don't think it's done yet. I think it has more life to it, unless it has a massive gap down and opens up at like, I don't know, 560, then maybe. But right now, I'm just like, I'm not bearish on the whole market. This thing kind of follows the whole market as well. So I think it has more room to run higher. I'm just not gonna short this. Not yet. Not at the moment. So that's my very honest opinion on Tesla. Again, I'm neutral on it. I'm just watching it to see exactly which way is the best, which way is the most lucrative way for me to approach the situation. So that's my very honest opinion on Tesla. And the next one that we're gonna look at is Workhorse. Workhorse, work, Workhorse got annihilated. It got demolished. This is so sad. Somebody asked me about Workhorse, and I specifically said that this move easy, predictable, right? After the bullish Arami to $30. Very easy, very predictable. After that, I have no clue what's going on. And personally, since I don't know, I don't trade. And it was a good decision because this thing is just getting crushed. It is getting so crushed. Like, I hate to tell y'all this, but everybody who bought calls in here, especially those who bought YOLO calls as in the calls that expire like right around the corner. Like those calls are going to $0. Like there's no hope. Yeah, this thing. Hey, congratulations to the short sellers, right? We can't forget y'all. Congratulations. This is a lot of money to the short side. Y'all making bank right now. Don't get too greedy. How low could it go? Let's see. Let's see. How low can this stock go? I think it can go all the way down to like $15. I do. I think it can go down to $15. I would love to see it at $15 and then go sideways. And then we'll see another episode of SE. And for those of you who are not familiar with SE, this is, no, not SE. What is Fastly? Yeah, Fastly. There you go. This is Fastly. So right now, this is what we're seeing. This is what we're experiencing. This is the equivalence of Workhorse right there. And I wanted to crumble just like Fastly did, right? And here's Workhorse. Y'all can see that it's tumbling. So a little bit lower would be nice, and then I'll probably make a video on it to assess the situation. But this is just sad. If you're holding calls in it again, there's there's kind of those contracts probably went to like $10 each. So yeah, that's my very honest opinion on Workhorse. Again, if you like this video, definitely destroy the like button for the YouTube algorithm, as always. If you're new to the channel, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you get notified whenever I release these post-market analysis videos, which are released every single day in the afternoon, and the pre-market analysis videos, which are released every single morning from Monday through Friday at exactly 8:15 a.m. Central Time, 15 minutes before the market opens. Also, if you're not following us on social media, you can find me at Paul and Guma and at Patternology Lab on Instagram and on Twitter. My links are right here. Now, if you're a beginner looking to make some money in the stock market, looking to learn how to trade, I left some step-by-step directions in the description of the video below. It only takes like 15 minutes or less to get signed up with everything you need, including this amazing tool called Thinkorswim. It's free of charge and it's offered by TD Ameritrade right after you sign up. I also left, like, at the end of the video, you will see on the right side, I think, the playlist to get started. If you want to see videos on how to get started, it's like on the right side. All right. You can also get 3 free stocks after signing up with Webull using my very first link in the description below, and 1 free stock after signing up with Robinhood using my second link in the description below as well. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Ngoma with Patternology Lab, where we trade patterns and patterns only. and I will see all of you tomorrow morning at exactly 8:15 a.m. Central Time, 15 minutes before the market opens.